A tactical oversight can lead to shattering loss, but a well and efficiently calculated blow can bring you a brilliant win. Hi, I'm Igor Smirnov, and in this video we'll talk about efficient calculation techniques. Plus we'll analyze your tactical skills. And before we move on to the real meat of this video, let's test your current calculation skills. Please try to find the best move for black here. And of course you don't just guess it, you need to calculate all of the relevant variations, like you should in a real game. Click on the video to pause it and think about the position. When you're done, click on the video to resume it and we'll discuss the answer and how well you did. Okay, were you able to find the black's nice combination? A little later I'll show you the solution, but more importantly, we should analyze your thinking process. We need to understand how you should calculate properly and efficiently. Chess theory says we should determine all of the candidate moves and calculate them one after another. Let's put that in practice here. Black has a lot of candidate moves in this position. There's bishop takes d3, knight takes e3, maybe rook takes e3, the moves like b5 and rook takes a4 are also in the cards. Also, let's not forget about queen to g5, preparing bishop e4 or maybe knight takes e3. And lastly, maybe there's a move bishop to h6, trying to sacrifice something on the e3 square. Well, almost any logical move is possible for black actually. And after finding all of the candidate moves, this is where unclear questions come in. Should you calculate all of these moves or only some of them? How long should you calculate each line? How do you clearly visualize the resulting variations? How do you find the best move if many of the lines look unclear to you? You see, the list goes on and it can get pretty frustrating. True, you can't just make decisions intuitively. That's how some players cope with such situations. And if you're one of them, then let me make one guess. You suffer from unstable results. Sometimes you can give someone who's 200 points ahead of you a thorough beating. But on off days, you suffer from simple oversights and experience annoying losses. You see, intuition is not the most reliable skill to depend on. If you want to get good results constantly, you should have a concrete and well-defined thinking algorithm. In this position, the black's best move is rook takes e3. If your calculation skills are honed well, you'll come to this move for sure. Then after f takes and knight takes e3, the white's queen must retreat and keep protecting the a4 knight. So queen b3 was played, then bishop takes d4, preparing a discovered check. White retreated king h1, then queen h4, and white's king is defenseless against the black pieces who are ready to pounce. Black is going to play knight to g4, bishop to e4, maybe knight takes g2, something like that. And white can't stop all those ideas. Okay, let's make a few more moves. White played knight to c5, black answered queen f2, threatening queen takes g2 mate, and after rook g1 and bishop h3, this is over. Okay, were you able to find the black's combination on your own? If yes, then how hard it was for you? Although the position is relatively simple, for most players it would be a really hard task. Why? Very simple. Modern chess literature, unfortunately, do not give us any recommendations on how to find our way through such positions. Let me briefly tell you my story en route to the GM title. Modern chess, with the help of computers, have advanced to an unprecedented degree. Take a look at modern games of strong players. They are filled with tension, tactical blows and complications. Modern chess has become extremely dynamic. So if you want to take your chess career to the next level, if you're tired of losing well-played games due to an annoying oversight, then you better learn how to adapt to this trend. Learn how to play tactical and dynamic chess. Once I realized this situation, I faced the next question. How can I efficiently train my tactical calculation and visualization skills? At first I thought it was easy. After all, there are tons of books on chess tactics and combinations. So I've gone through these training tools from cover to cover. And I came to a sudden conclusion. If we strip all of the fluff and rubbish, then in fact, those books offer us only two solutions for honing the skills I've mentioned. Knowledge of typical combinations. This is the first and most common way of training one's tactical skills. Check out any chess bookshelf and you'll find thick manuals filled with typical tactical patterns and exercises. But here's the problem. How do you go about reaching such typical positions in your games? And if by chance you do get one, how do you spot the opportunity? Solving lots of tactical puzzles rather reminds me of a squirrel running in a wheel. It's time-consuming, tiring, but the real progress is slow and small. An analysis of tactical and attacking grandmasters' games. This is the second most common way of training your tactical skills and calculative ability. We have videos where we get to see Shirov, Anand and other chess heavyweights present their very best games. You see how deeply they have calculated and the enormous number of variations they analyzed. It creates this holiday mood where you feel entranced by these great players' games. But tell me, did it really help you find the hidden tactical resources in your own games? Did you get better at calculating variations after watching those videos? Out of the last 50 games you've played, how many times did you pull off a winning tactical blow? Perhaps the answer is not too many. Unfortunately, these training methods bring you little and uncertain progress. Realizing this, I went out to devise my own training system. It took years and tons of effort, but when I pieced the puzzle together, the results were phenomenal. It's the system I used to take me to the GM title, and moreover lots of students I have worldwide have reported massive leaps in rating and significant improvement. So what sets my training system apart from the most common methods? First, I'll give you a complete system. You cannot remember and use tons of separate and often conflicting rules. Sadly, that's what you get out of today's chess books. We need a complete and comprehensive system, one that you can apply in each and every game. And after learning this system, you will understand everything, from the beginning till the end. By the way, I do not separate strategy and tactics. This is another critical mistake that almost all of today's tactical books make. Strategy and tactics are intertwined and supplement each other. One cannot stand without the other. Next, I'll teach you the right way of thinking. With my training techniques, you get a clear way of thinking for real games. This will allow you to efficiently apply all of the knowledge you acquired in your practical games. Next, you will train and automate the skills you have learned. With today's faster time controls, these skills should be automated. That's precisely what we will do. We'll train and automate all of the necessary skills. And in doing so, it will guarantee that you adopt all of the techniques I've taught you and apply them easily. Until today, only my private students have access to my system of tactics and calculation. And they have been enjoying, increasing their chess rating by leaps and bounds, win more tournaments and bag bigger and better prizes, win games in breathtaking fashion, and even grab international masters and grandmasters norms. But now that the course Calculate Till Mate has been released to the public, you can enjoy the same successes that my private students have had and continue having. In fact, this one huge course contains 3 courses. It's a calculation course, combination course, and visualization course squeezed in one neat package. In the calculation section, you'll learn highly efficient techniques of calculation. I'll explain to you precisely what you should do and how to do it from beginning to end. With this section, you will eliminate calculation oversights, and you'll be able to make right decisions much faster and more efficiently. After learning the proper calculation methods, you'll find the best moves in such positions quickly and easily. By the way, within the course I'll show you exactly how black should think in this position. In the combination course, you will learn all related skills. What a combination is, how you can create positions favorable for a combination, main types of combinations, how precisely you should bring this knowledge into practice, and much more. As for my visualization course, it's the most unique part of this 3-in-1 course. Visualization, unfortunately, has been ignored by today's training manuals. But in Calculate Till Mate, I will show you how you should visualize variations precisely and clearly, how you can play in blindfold. Plus, you'll train and master these skills while performing specially designed exercises. And in addition to that, you'll improve other important mental skills, like concentration, memory, and more. Yes, you'll need to train hard. Serious and careful study of this course will take at least a month and probably even more. I do not promise you an easy way to chess success. That's just impossible. But if you're ready to exert the effort and study this course seriously, I guarantee that you'll bring your chess to next level. Your calculation, visualization, and tactical skills will move up to several hundred rating points. You'll start beating opponents who previously seemed overwhelmingly strong for you. This isn't fluff talk. That guarantee is backed by the amazingly successful results of my many students. And to put your mind at ease, I'm securing my promise with a full money-back guarantee. The risk is all on me, so you can focus on improving your chess and winning more games. Check out the price of the full course Calculate Till Mate on the screen. Yes, this is relatively high priced compared to most chess tutorials out there, but it's really small compared to the course's value and the results you'll get out of it. It all boils down to you. Do you prefer something cool or cheap? I guess you know what will drive you to your goals faster. If you want to know more about the course's content, check out the text description below. And here's some more good news. If you buy Calculate Till Mate now, you'll get massive bonuses in addition to the main course. Click the buy button below the video, then choose your preferable payment method. Right after payment, you will download the course to your computer and will start your study. Give yourself a chance to get better, and you'll be surprised by your sudden, great results.